so it's kind of a big deal.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Coolest face covering of the day. Thank you, Lauren.
I love it. You look great.
I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I love that small cavalcade so much with Jack and Sally. It's so fantastic. Back at Magic Kingdom. Today started off very, very unique. So interesting. I walked in, said good morning to cast members. Great seeing everybody. Love seeing them first thing in the morning. Very kind cast member Lauren saw my mask and said, it's an amazing mask. I said, yeah, I took the picture and I'm delighted that I could put it on the mask and it's fantastic. And she said, that is the coolest one I've seen so far. So you get one of very special, coolest face coverings from Lauren. So Lauren, thank you very much. Really made my morning. Now the other day I mentioned that you can get the Madame Leota sipper mug from this building right here. Apparently now it is not open anymore. You do have to get it from over here, but they do have more. So that's great to know. This morning on Main Street USA, I saw the Cadaver Dan singing while being pulled along on the trolley. It was so, so cool. I want to get another view of them before the day's out, no doubt about it, but that was great to see them back, and it's a great way to kind of keep them distance. They're on the trolley singing to us, and we can watch them all up and down Main Street USA. Now, it had been a few weeks since we've been for the opening of any of the parks here at Walt Disney World since all of this started, and I wanted to take a closer look at close to opening here at Magic Kingdom. Starting off here at Jungle Cruise, 45-minute wait. The line for Pirates of the Caribbean goes all the way back here, and it's a 60-minute wait. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, 50-minute wait. You know, I've noticed something very, very interesting. During this time period, we can wear costumes basically anytime during the day here at the Magic Kingdom. There are definitely some guests in costume, no doubt about it, but it's not that many. I expected a lot more guests in costume all over. Not only do we have those amazing cavalcades and different treats and merchandise, you also have the Halloween music here around the Magic Kingdom, especially around the hub. Right here you can hear that Halloween music. Sounds great. My guess is we'll see even more costumes as we get closer and closer to Halloween. Every single day we'll get more and more costumes, no doubt about it. I can hear the Dapper Dans coming back. Let's go see them. They were truly great. There they go, right in there. They just ride around, they do that ride, they sing to us with the Halloween music, and then they make their way back in. Happens throughout the day. You know, it's just an awesome piece of entertainment there. One thing that's been so interesting to me that I noticed during this time is the line for Starbucks. The line is so long. Yeah. It's so long, I better show you rather than just tell you. It goes from the entryway right here all the way down the street here and then wraps around the buildings. That is an extremely long line for Starbucks. And seeing a long line that long for Starbucks makes me want to try it out, see how long it really is. So I'm going to time it. In line now, and I've started my timer. I'm all the way back here, turned all the way around the corner. It'll be so fascinating to see how long this truly takes to get to Starbucks. And you think to yourself, Magic Kingdom, they got two separate whole lines for Starbucks in there, one on the right, one on the left, and the line still goes all the way back here. Popular spot. Now there is a distinct advantage to being out here kind of waiting in line. You get to catch all the cavalcades as they go by. He's waving at us even though we're all the way back here in line. Just walked in the door just over 15 minutes. Just ordered just past 25 minutes. Fantastic, thank you so much. Total time 28 minutes 24 seconds from standing in line all the way to getting my order called. Sure enough, I've got some delicious items here from Starbucks. You know, I've got that delicious iced chai latte with 5 pumps of pumpkin. Also got the water, gotta have the water, and the smoked Gouda and egg and cheese sandwich. Sounds super, super good. Thanks to the Little Pine family. Love it. Here's the Gouda, egg, cheese, and bacon sandwich. Bon appetit. Not bad, but definitely not my favorite item at Starbucks. The croissant, the ham and cheese croissant. That's the one, I think, for me. Now, for 32 years around the Grand Floridian, we have heard unbelievably amazing live music from the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra. The orchestra originally lived up here, right by where the Enchanted Rose outside seating area is now. They were moved because of this renovation to that area right by the front. After those renovations, the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra came down here. There was actually a stage, literally where I am sitting, where they used to play 7 days a week. Show after show after show, entertaining and engaging guests. Changes like this, especially at Disney, are never easy. Never easy, and for many of us, it's something that's going to be severely missed here at the Grand Floridian. The music, the live players, the fact they were playing our favorites, and they would update them over time. It's something that we're just never going to forget. Now, it's not the first live performance that we've heard of being cut here at Walt Disney World. These kind of decisions are never easy. You got to think about, how do we balance these things out, right? I'm sure very, very difficult decisions. I myself personally am going to miss them tremendously. I really, really am. I thought that they engaged with us so much. They really brought a whole new perspective, a life to the Grand Floridian that is going to be missed so much throughout the year, holiday time included. Even though they are gone for now, it doesn't mean live entertainment at the Grand Floridian and all around Walt Disney World is gone forever. You know me, I'm an optimist. That optimism isn't just based on things that I really want to see. Disney's running surveys all the time to make sure we are happy. We can see a great example of this with Figment. There were many rumors about Figment going away for a long time. It was proposed or thought of by someone, and Disney started to do surveys to see what we all thought about Figment. Enough guests made their opinions known, and sure enough, Figment is more prominent than ever before at Epcot. It's a change, it is, and it's something that a lot of us are going to miss tremendously, no doubt about it. I'm not doubting that in the least. But it's about being optimistic for the future. In my opinion, we say to ourselves, I'm going to miss this so much, and if I get a survey from Disney, I'm going to say, I liked the live performances, and then Disney's going to kind of record this, they'll quantify it, and then they'll see maybe we'll change something up in the future. The future is not written, right? The future's not written. Us, as the Disney community, have a lot of kind of say in what we really like, and then Disney responds accordingly. Now, when I think about the future, I envision even more live entertainment. That's me. I think that one day, not right away, a couple of years, but one day, we'll see more live entertainment at Disney. That's me. That's my hopeful optimism right there. It'll take a little while, no doubt, but I'm optimistic. I love the live entertainment, no matter where it is, all of it, from Sergio and Epcot to the orchestra here at the Grand Floridian to the fire spinner at the Polynesian. The live entertainment to me brings that level of magic that is hard to get with anything else. It really, really is. That's me. But I think in the future, we will see more of it. Might take some time, but one day again. It's a little bit of an update here at the Grand Floridian, but there's an even bigger update that we know about happening down the monorail. The Polynesian is about to be remodeled and refreshed in a whole new way. Right now we know about a few of the changes that Disney is going to make and has shared and confirmed, but we don't know about absolutely everything. So today I'm going to share the things that we do know for sure. We'll learn more in the future. Starting relatively soon, the Polynesian's exterior is going to be totally remodeled, refinished. It's going to have much more of an open air and lush feel. And when I hear those kind of words coming from Disney Parks blog, I say to myself, almost kind of feels like they're going for Aulani. It does make a lot of sense if you think about it. Disney's Polynesian Resort is supposed to be very similar in many ways to Aulani. And if you remember our trip to Aulani, which was amazing, by the way, the open air feel as you walk in, that smooth breeze. Could they do it here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort? We don't know exactly what it will look like, but perhaps it will have that general vibe. When I hear words like lush and open, I think to myself, okay, they're definitely going for that Aulani feel. Now, one of the updates that they did share is that the monorail stop here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort will be closing temporarily. So if you're going to the Magic Kingdom, you will have a few options to get there. Disney confirmed that buses will be leaving from the Polynesian here and taking you to the Magic Kingdom, because you have that convenience, you're so close, they want to make sure it's still convenient. So buses to the Magic Kingdom. Now, from what I have read on Disney Parks blog, doesn't mean that the monorail will be stopping entirely. It just will run through like the express monorail and not make stops here at the Polynesian during the construction period. The big question that's going to keep coming up as we talk about this, how long? The truth of the matter is we have no idea. If we had to guess, and there are a lot of rumors and guesses going around, could be maybe a little less than a year. So like September, maybe midsummer 2021, something like that. We don't know if that's going to be the length of the entire renovation, the room renovations, which we will get back to. or if it's just going to be like a couple of months, the monorail won't be stopping here, and then they'll finish with that. We have no idea at this time, but it definitely will stop for a little while. I should note that Disney did confirm timing for everything to be done. I'm just referring to how long the monorail won't be stopping. They confirmed. Disney Parks blog, by the time the 50th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom comes around. So October 1st, 2021, 50th anniversary, it'll all be done before then. One of the biggest changes that Disney did confirm is the exterior look of the Polynesian, but they also talked about how when you walk in, it's also going to be different. Disney confirmed that the fountains and gardens here at the Polynesian Village Resort will also be changing. All this will be changing. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but we got some hints about Moana. Now, Disney mentioned dramatic lighting in the Polynesian Village Resort, and if you look up above me, we've already got dramatic lighting right there with those floats and the nets and the bamboo, but Disney mentioned that they're going to take it another step further. What was interesting to me is that it's going to match the style we have now. This really puzzled me because Disney actually says the new chandelier will match the existing grand chandelier in the resort lobby. So we're going to have this matched somewhere else. So my interpretation of that is this is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay right there, and we're going to see more of this. That's my interpretation. More of this all throughout the lobby and all throughout the resort. One of my biggest questions when I first heard about this is what is going to remain open here at the Polynesian while the Great Ceremonial House is kind of partially under refurbishment. Disney confirmed via the Disney Parks blog that many of the shop's retailers, dining experiences will remain open during certain parts of the renovation. The way I interpret that is that sometimes they'll have to go down for a little while, there are a couple of updates, and then they'll come back. So I don't think any one particular spot is going to close for more than a couple months. That's my guess, we're guessing, but they said some. So I would imagine on and off for some, depending on how long they have to be updated and refurbished. Number one, if you want merchandise at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort during all this and Boutique is not open, you'll still be able to buy merchandise somewhere else. If you're looking for quick service dining at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and let's pretend for a moment Captain Cook's is closed, not saying it will be, I'm just saying it, pretend that it is, for just some refurbishments, I have zero doubt in my mind we'll still be able to get quick service somewhere at the Polynesian. In terms of the Tambu Lounge, Ohana, and Kona Cafe, those are more question marks. We don't know if those will maybe be down for a little while, be closed for a little while. The best advice I think anyone's going to be able to give is just to keep an eye on Disney Parks blog. And if you go to the actual the app and you look for that restaurant, if it's planning on closing, they'll list it there. Now for the super big question mark. We know that Moana is going to be inspiring a lot of the changes that we see here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The question is, where? Now, it's totally possible that we're going to see Moana mixed in quite a bit to the Great Ceremonial House here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and I'm sure that would be awesome. But I think it's more likely that we'll see Moana here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort rooms. They're going to update the rooms as well, and my guess is that we'll see more of her and those kind of themes for her here in those rooms. We weren't given too many details about those rooms, but from what I understand, they're just going to be changing up the kind of color palette a little bit, maybe some new scenes, possibly from Moana, in those different rooms here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. It's going to be a longer process, no doubt about it, but eventually we're going to have a new feeling Polynesian. We are no doubt going to learn more about the changes here at the Polynesian Village Resort in the future, but for now, that's what we know. I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am. I feel like change in many ways is a good thing. It turns out in the long term to be a good thing. Yes, there are going to be things that close and move around during that time, but I feel like in the long term, we're going to be very happy with this. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, have a magical day.